Sig regret. You little slut. That little white and yellow dress with the big butt. Burning with passion, leaving me stuck. Always want my lips to fuck. Sweet in the eyes, tearing the body apart. A few little symptoms in the lungs and heart. I am no respecter of individuals, I can see it myself. I am here to protect the child and its health. There are guardrails to protect their pagan gods. When dealing with the children in psychological care, it's a foolish facade. Screaming the chapters that enslave from the start. Well, should I say people who pierce themselves with a dart. Ignoring every warning about protecting the child. Will scream of the bears coming from the wild. Stomping the hearts of the innocent to make it rain. They love wisdom and intelligence but use it in vain. Slithering into stupidity with every ad from the store. Molding precious clay for the furnace evermore. The product is unacceptable, throw it in the pit. Or outside of parables, put in a room and made to sit. Bars or walls, which ones do they prefer? Smoking up the brain cells of children like reefer. Synaptic gaps full of chemicals, influencers released. Dopamines from the stupid and intellectually deceased. Lacking emotional intelligence, they're automatically dumb. Looking to get drunk on a vine of broken crumbs. Will dance like little monkeys for some change like broken bums. Sit on their cardboard computer chairs while broken people hum. Swallowing validity, looking for some chewing insecurities like bubblicious gum. After all that indigestion, my intestines need some Tums. Hello everybody, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I actually wanted to take a little bit of time because of some of the things I've been seeing. I guess the state has been issuing warnings to tobacco companies because they're making vapes and tobacco products look like highlighters and markers and all kind of colorful fruity colors. And then I thought to myself, I was like, disclaimer, I don't advocate for cigarettes, and that's really what I'm gonna talk about this episode. Y'all see me smoking them every once in a while in my videos. Why do y'all think I do that? They're addictive. Yeah, I could cold turkey, but I've tried that before. It leaves the physical. Everybody likes to get on these cameras. I told y'all talking about magic and religion and all that and all this other foolishness, but they ignore life and reality. I just seen this dude named Penguins. He was doing a gaming stream, and I was like, okay, his name is Charlie something. And he was doing a gaming stream. And so somebody named Comic or something like that, or Comic Books, kept donating $100, $50, talking about, you people are sick. You got all these kids on your channel and you're doing that with the cigarette videos. And he was talking about all the stuff that had happened with his lungs and stuff. So I was like, okay, I go into their videos. The dude, him and a buddy don't smoke at all, I guess. So they have something called cigarette tier lists. They buy all these cigarettes, packs, put it on the table, play around with them, put it in their mouth and dance around with it, put it in their ears, kissing each other with the cigarette. Let me tell y'all, that's why I say people don't care about y'all. They want views. As soon as you put this in your mouth like this, like those jokey guys were doing in their video, your lips are going to start tingling. If you put it behind your ear, you're going to feel a little tingle. Gotcha already. And, you know, the irony of that video, they make it seem like, oh, cigarettes, it goes, but they're lighting them, putting it in their mouth, playing around with them. Well, he said, it's like opening packs of Pokemon cards. So cool. Cool kids stick it in their mouth like this, right? That shit's not funny. When y'all see me in these videos with these, I'm warning y'all every step. These are dangerous. This dude's got 15 million viewers playing around with cigarettes and stuff like it's a fucking joke. Everybody thinks shit's a joke in life. So you know the irony, that comic book dude that was in this guy's comments, leaving hundreds of dollars per comment. He's telling him, oh, my lungs, this and that, cigarettes ain't no joke. Many people are catching cancer. And it's true. This shit is fucking dangerous. They play with this shit. They got advertising for kids. Kids. Little cute flavors. Well, grown-ass man opens a bottle of goddamn whiskey and goes, I want my Fruity Pebble vape. You can't smoke a vape with regular flavors. They is enticing kids with this shit. All these boxes, all this candies and cereals and just sugar every fucking where. I look at this shit, pastors are galloping in their $1 million mansions, people in corporations spinning. I think I'm done making videos for a while. And I'm going to explain to y'all why. When I make these videos, man, I swear to the fucking whatever exists, I say to myself, I see some crazy shit. And I think to myself, Yo, humans can't be this nuts. And then I'll just keep going throughout my day. People will attack me. Let me tell y'all something. There's a book called the Bible that says men came in the name of the Lord and were hurt, attacked, ridiculed. People will go take this book, throw it at people, murder over it, do all this stupid stuff. And the same people they doing it to is the people that's doing the same thing that they idol did. Bring in a name. I am. I don't understand this planet, this rock. Where am I? What is going on? Everybody says seek wisdom and intelligence. Stop. You're going to get really wise and do one of two things. You're going to be surrounded by a bunch of, I don't know if we're animals. I can't call this automatic intelligence because intelligence is required. I don't know, man. It's everywhere. It's life. If y'all don't believe what I'm telling you, it's like people have hammers in their hand and you're a nail, and they just sissy, gay. You need to be harder and play sports. You need to be a man. You need to be a real woman. You need to, and it's gonna come from everything. And then look, you know the irony of life. Somebody tell me, so they have cigarettes in their video and and they don't even smoke. What's the problem? You're smoking in your videos. The irony of that is in my videos, they left the one thing at the beginning. Cigarettes or something about cigarettes, right? Then the whole video's playing with them, chopping them in half, throwing them here and there, lighting them and blowing them out in the building and then putting them out and lighting another one. But take somebody who smokes cigarettes and will tell you they're dangerous every step of the way. I don't never want no child to pick up no cigarettes and smoke them. But I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I'm steadily seeing people play with the Bible, play with themselves, play with all kind of stuff. Just nasty people. They passing crime bills to keep you from even talking about Jewish people. Then in the same breath, I'm seeing immigrants and African Americans and poor white people just in the dust. Imagine you just got from a 12-hour shift at the factory. You walking home because your car broke down. Your car, $3,000 at the beginning of the year broke down. Now they want another however much. Got to get it towed there because it don't work no more. Coming home after a 12-hour shift, you sit down on your couch and you see somebody making millions of dollars do this. Then they're putting all these commercials and advertisements. Come to America. Come to America. You can do it. Man, it's like a... I think I'm going to start doing live videos. And when I think I'm going to just do live videos. And I'm going to just sit with people and talk with people. And everybody who don't attack me for saying I am who I am, we can... I don't know what to do, man. When I was growing up as a nerd, you got beat up. You got beat up. Nobody liked the smart kid. Nobody wanted to play video games. I get on YouTube and this dude's making $200 every 30 minutes from playing a computer game. Covet for thy neighbor's house. Like, life don't make sense to me. I don't understand it. What am I doing? People trying to manipulate and destroy kids. Pastors trying to run over the poor and get richer and richer. Who plays with cigarettes for fun for 15 million people? And they act like they don't smoke, but secretly advertising all these packs on the table. These fucking these e-cigarettes look like highlighters now, bro. Little packages of Fruity Pebbles and Senna apples and all this other stuff. What the This dude told me, I said, I am who I am Simeon. And sent, not even I got different ones. And there was one that says, I am the creator, and who I am is the creation. I am life, and so who I am is living. Stuff like that. Just, And this dude got on there and was like, I'm not Yahweh. I don't, what? Y'all are doomed. Y'all are done. This isn't a prophecy against y'all. The point of the name is to be inside to give life. It's like basically saying, it's like, okay, here's my life. Here's 7 rules. Don't do this, and the rest is your planet. Go have fun. And people took that and just, oh, Christian Prince, dude. I went to chat last night and Christian Prince was demolishing this Muslim dude. I don't know what they was talking about, but I don't even know who he be chatting with, but they don't. They was like talking about how they'll kill anybody for like they'll say stuff as they're talking to Christian Prince, but then they'll take it back and be like, no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Christian Prince sounds like he sounds like those when you want an automated phone message, and he's like, brother. So the Prophet Muhammad, Jesus is the. I'm sorry, but so I was in this dude chat and he was destroying this Muslim. I mean, because he kept saying Jesus is the way, is the light, but then he was like, you stupid fool. You just said you wanted to kill your mother. What type of dumb stuff is that? Look at these Muslims. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. It was funny. He kept saying Jesus. He's like, you fool, you stupid. He's like flaming this dude. So I thought it was pretty funny because in my mind, if people aren't like hurting each other, especially when they're just talking, it's like, okay, if there was a world where people didn't hurt each other, where they just all like got angry, it was like, that would be funny because then it's like nobody's being hurt. Of course, they're being offended, but it's like they're not hurting each other. I don't even know. So that's like to me, that's like seeing like a bunch of like angry cavemen and stuff, and I mean, they're brutally violent and they're just kicking each other's ass in one generation. Then like 1,000 years later, it's like next scene. And then the cavemen have learned throughout time. So they're like sitting at a classroom table and they're like arguing with each other and stuff. And one of them's like, there's 8 planets, and the other one's like, there's 9 planets. Like, that's funny to me because you go from like the state of the creature or being was like less violent now. So then when they're more educated, the arguments are funnier because it's like you don't have to worry. It's not like an actual fear. They're just like, it's like watching 2 nerds argue over Star Trek or Star Wars, right? Because back in the day, being a nerd was not, I don't know what's going on. It's like everything in our life is being lifted, but except me, they're just like, we're going to bring all the stuff you liked up and you just stay here, motherfucker. Ooh, I hate when people advertise cigarettes and stuff for kids, bro. It burns me the fuck up. I hate. So somebody asked me like, well, in a couple of videos you smoke. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You a construction worker and you know all the dangers of construction. Matter of fact, even while being a construction worker, you may have got injured a couple times. So now you see all these fucking idiots that don't do construction making YouTube videos teaching people how to construct. So when millions of people out there go follow some particular dumbass YouTuber that's teaching people how to construct but isn't a construction worker, and all these people start hurting themselves on equipment and shit, what just happened? Them dudes don't smoke cigarettes, so they don't know nothing about the addictions of cigarettes and how even putting it on your lips can cause transfer of nicotine. And get it started, and then you start, why am I anxious? Why am I? But all 10,000 dumbass kids who already watched your stream, who think it's cute, fuck out of here, man. And then people will be like, it's not, they don't smoke them, they don't like them, so what's the problem? Y'all just don't. Like, when I say it hurts being intelligent sometimes, because I'm not saying what am I fucking saying, dude? Human beings, man. I don't even know if I want to do live videos, because this one dude was arguing me on my Melchizedek video, right? He said, this dude gave a paragraph talking about Melchizedek being the head of the order, the most high priest, king of God, and all sorts of, right. Then after he posted all that, right under, he said, nobody said anything about calling on the name of Melchizedek. First of all, I made a personal video on a fucking personal channel. I keep telling y'all this. I'm making personal videos because I don't have the space on my phone to store 257 videos. And the people that perhaps sees these videos and likes them, touring along. Y'all acting like I done picked up a whole arsenal of guns, built some mega church somewhere with all these fucking psychotic people. So, this is what I'm saying. Like, I get on YouTube, right? I'm a human being and I know good and well fucking science. I know magic ain't real, astral projection, none of that shit. I'm a grown-ass fucking man. But these people with their space, time, and energy will go get on these videos and make all these dumbass videos, get millions and millions and millions of people to follow along. And then when some psychopath is resurrected from all this dumb shit they taught, oh, the Lord God, the Lord God, the Lord. I don't understand it. Christian Prince yesterday, I'm in his chat and I just started typing I am statements. But the statements will, I am peaceful and loving. I am kind. I am woo woo woo. I am blah 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 blah. Do you not know like 4 or 5 Christians got in there and started calling me a stupid mother effing Muslim? Where do y'all get Muslims from? I'm giving I am statements and y'all like, dumb fucking Muslim. He's quoting the Quran wrong. The English scriptures of the Bible. So I'm trying to tell y'all, so I've told you before, all I ever do is go around giving scriptures with the name I am attached instead of God and Jesus. But I get fervently attacked everywhere I go. You know who don't attack me? Random people doing videos. They'll be like in the forest, laughing. You know how many people have given me loves and hearts and thankful. Like, brother, I was tormented by this stuff for years. I couldn't figure out what to do. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, brother. I'll go say, okay, so I'm going to give you an example. There's 2 men. You believe in God, and this person is being ultimately tormented because of what they taught. So this person and their God, if you're happy, go do your thing. This person right here will see me go up to this person and save their fucking soul. And then this person will be like, oh, blasphemy, he was meant to die. I don't know what It's the same thing. And then y'all are talking about, okay, Noah and Pharaoh. Those both have the same suffixes. Arrow, or how arrow. You take the P-H-A-R and the N off of Pharaoh and Noah, it gets Oa. Pharisee. If you take the prefix from Pharisee and the suffix from Noah, take the I-S-E-E-N out, you get I seen Pharaoh. Or you just simply get Pharaoh with extra letters. I tell people this all, people be like, the Protestants defeated the Catholics. Do you know what a Protestant is? It means to protest. Do you know what they did to him when he was giving his religion? John the Baptist, they protested. Then they'll be like, how is Greek Christianity? Go look up the Israel and Greek flag. And then go. But it don't matter. Like, that's what I'm trying to, I guess that's the point. It don't, like, I guess a God could walk out the clouds and walk down here and all whole humanity be surrounded. Even I'm and his name could be like Abukalafa. I mean, the ultimate creator of all things. And people will still sit around this dude with fire in his hands and a crown of flame. They'll be like, you know, Jesus, get off. Y'all are insane. I can't talk to people because I talk to people in one video, an atheist will come tear my fucking head off. Be like, you fucking religious bitch. I'll go to another video, a Christian will tear my head off. You fucking atheist, you're gonna bow to the Lord. I'll go to another video, a scientist smacking me over the head because I'm using words like spirit and whatnot. Ooh. But I'm telling people what that means every step of the way. I don't believe in magic and ghosts. Then I go say some scientific shit, and he's astral projecting, crystal reading. I can't. That nowhere is safe. You humans fucked in the future. Y'all really think y'all gonna keep being violent, and peace is gonna come. So whatever, dude. I don't think I care anymore. I think that's the problem. I do care, but the people I care, cause like I want to help the children, but I can't help no children, cause even the law says honor thy father and mother. So any parent that tells me to fuck off or wants to So then, by the time they grown, it's too late. Watch this. I told somebody in the Christian Prince chat, I said, I am who I am sent me. So he said, so then the great I am sent you. So I said, no, I sent myself. I am the one sending myself. That doesn't fucking make sense, you did. They called me blasphemers, devil. At one point I said, because I was just talking about, I said, I am sorry for everything I said and done. I am loving and forgiving. And who I am can change at any time or something like that. Y'all know these things, they're in my videos and stuff. I'm just leaving kind. I don't even leave the 10 Commandments because even though that's the heart of y'all books, people say that, people will see that I'm saying thou shalt not. Oh, and they'll start hating me with Peter. I promise you, every time when I say that, they will throw 1 or 3 people at me. Jesus, Peter, and Paul. It's crazy to me. They'll be like, we don't got to follow that no more. Righteousness is outside the letter and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then, can't get to the kids because honor thy father and mother, and I ain't their parents. By the time they're grown, they want me gone. I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. I just, this is just a life video, I guess. Just spent $3,200 for a $1,000 job. They charged $2,000 labor on my car. And it broke down 2 months later. Now, even if it does cost more money, I won't have money until Texas again. She probably gonna cuss me out. Just because I exist. I don't know, man. So I guess I could name my channel like, for anybody who's down here with me, come along and we could just don't attack me. And we could be the bestest friend. You could be my best friend. Because what? I don't understand. I think if this is a system, the name of this server is Don't Be Intelligent. What's up?
I got you a ticket.
You did?
Yeah, I got ones that were only 65.
Hello, everybody. My bad about that. I just had to switch up scenes real quick. You ain't got to worry about me driving and dealing with this because I promise you, I'm paying attention to the road. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick about a little something, but I just wanted to talk to y'all about common sense and intelligence and wisdom. See, one of the crazy things people understand about a lot of this written word, I've tried to explain this to people. So I'm going to say a few things just so I can prepare for what I'm about to say. There's different times you hear people saying like we are the gods and we are the most high and the spirit that we possess is the image of what we was even created in, which is existence. I've said a few times, I am the universe observing itself. And, you know, that can be looked at from many different aspects. If you want to look at it from a different religion, I am who I am. If you want to look at it from a philosophical religion, it is I who does anything and chooses and decides my fate. There are many different philosophies out here, but I am a firm believer that the words we speak not only self-program, but also may manifest into something more into the world. There has been times when I have said I am, and that I've said things like I am going to have a beautiful day. I am needing peace and quiet. I am going to, but never outside of respecting where I found it from, which was the 10 Commandments. And I call that honor. I call that being faithful and true. So I'm gonna give you an example. If all these amazing things are happening because of something that was given to me, I call it the source. Well, that source is I am. I am who I am. So people will look at that and be like, it's Moses's, and then they'll say it's Jesus's and all these different prophets. But those are words on the page. And the actual words that helped me was the I am who I am sent me. And even further outside of that, reading Moses a bunch confounded me because they have a bunch of pagan names in it. And even outside of the pagan God names that are in that book, if you read that whole scripture or verse, it's a long thing. It's very long. People who have short attention spans and people who can't keep up like that, and or people who have trouble reading can't get through all that. So what do? I kind of turned it into a flint knife instead of a sword. And what I did was people can read it now and it's easier to understand. That 10 Commandments thing I leave at the end. So I want to talk about intelligence and wisdom and stuff like that. You know, Now this is from scientific. What people fail to realize is they'll use words like automatic nervous system and rapid eye movement, but then when you get into ideologies like AI, and when you get into ideologies like computing and whatnot, then people switch it up. There's a song, I don't wanna know if you playing me, keep it on the low. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But so automatic intelligence, or the reason I call it automatic intelligence is because artificial intelligence, which is what anything actually is, but artificial intelligence would imply that it's artificial. So what humans will do is they'll give a bunch of knowledge and information and call it artificial intelligence. Well, I understand the construct behind it. You're saying it's not really thinking for itself, because it's not meant to. It's meant to do a purpose and a job. That's like saying we're going to create a human, and then when we create this human, its purpose is to be a slave. That would be sad. That's sick. And with our knowledge and understanding, we don't like slavery anymore. That's another reason why I said people will be like Moses, Moses, Moses. But then if you read everything that Moses wrote, it was a different time period. What people are doing is they're taking their knowledge and information from a long time ago and trying to still use it now. So back for the scientific aspect. Automatic intelligence, automatic nervous system. We have been taught certain things throughout our lives. You know, people aren't exempt from this. When you become an adult, now you're to leave your parents' house. A lot of times when I say programming, this for scientists and different intelligent people too. When I say programming, what has happened is we have read and done a bunch of things. But the reason why a lot of people say children don't go to hell and and children aren't, because we don't a lot of times even teach the children the fear of God until they get older. And then everybody in the world just runs their mouth and spreads all this wisdom that they possess and all this other stuff. And then we spread all these concepts about death. Spread all this fear around. So then after childhood, we start to grow up and the concepts have already been built into us, so to speak, like programming. So everybody will say, I'm exempt from this. I'm a wise man. They'll try to go teach and think they're just so wise. And I keep telling people, honor the stone. People will be like, how am I so intelligent and can do all this stuff? Because I'm telling the truth and I'm honoring the stone. I was lost out there. I tell you, I was having night terrors. I was tormented by Christianity. I was going every which way. I was trying to learn science and all this other stuff. And then I rewrote the Ten Commandments in a way that was less long, all that different punishment and all that other stuff. I just kept it sweet and to the point. And when I did one day, I told y'all, when I first, I call it, I was in my parents' basement years ago at 19, and I did that in the name of blah, 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 blah. And I felt like the sting, like boom, it was like a weird feeling. It wasn't like I was being attacked or anything. I just felt like it was weird, like a binding or something. And then years later, recently, this was like probably a year ago, however long ago, when I reread the Ten Commandments the way I had put it, I call it source code or source programming. I felt that same boom again, but then it was different. I felt like a breath. It was the craziest thing. So I don't have to lie to y'all. Somebody, after I did the Black Hebrew Pharisee video, somebody was like, you must be trying to get your channel up. So I've got 1,000 views off their name from talking about them and hundreds of people attacking me. So if I wanted my channel to build up, wouldn't I build a shrine for these people and say, oh, I love them, attack Caucasian people, we're the chosen one, Esau's gonna burn in hell? But I didn't do that. What I did was, I am the door and the light for all, and so I went after an institution that was teaching people that. So, I'm sorry that I get upset sometimes, but push no man to wrath. So if 167 people coming up and attack you, I wonder how you gonna deal with that. And then remember that day when y'all all was attacking Yehanna for trying to give every single child, the Hindu child, the white child, the black child, the African child, why even say black? Because it's programmed in my head and it's hard to get out. And then if I don't, it will be hard to talk. Some people will be like, you're awakened, so why don't you blah, 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 blah. Because if I talk to y'all like the sun would melt your faces off and you wouldn't understand what's happening. And then what will happen is I would have been programmed y'all with a whole bunch of foolishness. And then I wish I could give some of you all the information and knowledge that I possess. But a lot of people don't believe me. So I was angry like, because the irony is, I'm not, you guys will see me attacking the name Jesus, and I'm not, that's just what I'm doing, attacking the name. Of course I have the story in my heart. Of course I know men were getting crucified off the planet because of other people's hatred. I have, even without the Bible, Spartacus was a slave and wanted freedom, and they crucified his entire army. I don't have to go to the Bible to know people wanted to be healed and free balling. Sorry, if I talk about that many people getting killed, man, I'm going to start crying, and then people will be like, look at him trying to be cute for the video camera. But if I go start rapping and stuff, people will cheer me on, and the stuff that I'm rapping, I'm gonna give y'all a piece of information from me. So if I get attacked from this, because I'm not attacking no community, within my African American community, if I don't talk about Caucasians a certain way, they will. And because I talk a certain way, a lot of them tell me, and this is from everyday experience, so I'm not saying all African Americans have done this to me, I'm giving my experience from the people that I've been around predominantly throughout my life. They, boy, you slow. Boy, you dumb. Why you talking like that? You, the hell, white boy. Boy, you sound dumb as hell. That's how people be talking to me. But then I get around like Caucasian people and this shit. This or any other race, like Hispanics, or like, oh, you're different. You're not like them other ones. You talk different. It's like I can't go nowhere without people telling me how intelligent I am. But then in the midst of them telling me how intelligent I am, they're destroying whole communities and stuff, man. Or I'll go preaching the peace and love. When I first came on YouTube, I was like, Jesus is love. We're doing it to I was using the name, right? Do y'all not know? Do y'all not know when I first got on YouTube, I was saying God is like, Jesus is love. And I was saying love the gay community, love African Americans, love Caucasians, nobody's going to hell, we're all love. And do you not know people was taking their billy clubs? This is a spiritual thing. So this is a spiritual metaphor, a parable for anybody that wants to attack me who's religious. A visual scientific witnessing of a hypothesis that I had. He said Jesus fucking Christ. He confessed. Life is so fun, dude. Funny. So I guess what I'm saying is I was giving everybody love with that name, and people started attacking me with their mouths. Because if I give a metaphor, who knows what will happen. People started calling me names, telling me I was going to bow to this and that, and I'm just calling me names. So I'm like, okay, John told me to flee before. I did flee, and I came back and trying to show love, and people still acting nutty. What's going on? So then I started, instead of using the names, I started talking on my own behalf. I said, I am the one who says these things. Oh my fucking God. Did people not? You're a devil. You're blaspheming. Stop saying God's name. So I can't say Juan Bruce without saying I am. I don't know what to do. So I don't know, man. Maybe I just. So I don't know who name to use. Me, myself, and I. You and I. Be my own best friend. So then, I guess what else can I say? Oh yeah, the whole point of this whole video was common sense and wisdom, intelligence. That's what it used to be about. Do you think like it was spiritual floating on waters men that brought intelligence and the word forth? Like, y'all, it was scribes and they were intelligent. What does it say in the book, in Moses or whatever, whoever book? It says they weren't to cut their hair, right? That's because you're supposed to let your wisdom grow, man. The ancient one with ancient long hair will come down on his cherubim. Ain't that no different than coming down on faithful and true? Y'all, so I try to explain these symbols and stuff, and people are calling me names, and so I understand people's fears, so then I give different words to try to take fear out. When I try to give loving, peaceful words that are against fear, people attack me. So then when I try to go prophecy against what's causing the fear, people attack me. It's like, so, all right, this is why I'm saying I am who I am in Jerusalem, because some people will call it John on Patmos. Some people will say he's in seclusion. Some people will say he's just a private person. Whatever. I can see what's happening with my lifeblood. So I watch videos of all these different people. So, no, I'll go do research on all these famous people now. They're famous and they're just so amazing, right? Then I go do research on these people, martyred, slain, killed, destroyed, war, took over their country, destroyed. So I guess the point is, for humans, you're gonna be intelligent or brilliant or something and be like, all right, here's something amazing, and they're gonna be like, and then like hundreds of years later, 1,000 years later, after they do it to themselves, all the next people that find it somehow are gonna lay claim on it, give it a new name, and say, yeah, we, they were so amazing, the Lord, yeah. It's like a paradox, dude. It's like a humans, man. It's like, because this is how I feel sometimes. I feel like the architect, Neo, and the Smith all at the same time. I'm just giving you my personality. I'll go to create something that, no, I am who I am minding my business. The Lord Jesus, please help, save, please help. Thank you, sir, thank you. I love you. Cool, man, that's what's up. All these people, you fucking demon, you devil, why'd you just do that? So then, the Neo in me is like, please create something to help them. Okay. Woo. And I try to cater. I try to cook a meal. Just for them. Because I whether they be into science, whether they be into religion, whether they be into whatever aspect, reality, I don't know. Conspiracies, whatever aspect of life, I'm pulling people out. Because I had a dream one time, I was in a cave. It was like a cave, and it was like red. I don't know if you've ever been like in a video game where they have like volcanoes and stuff. It was like that grayish blue tint, but then there's like red highlighted writings on the wall and stuff. And it was like a long scribble. And I was reading it and I was looking back and forth, and I turned around and sat down, and I got back up and read again. And I was like, I wasn't even tormented or anything bad, but I was just like not happy reading the stuff. So all of a sudden this huge white hand came down and picked me up. I was like, what the fuck? And it just picked me up. It looked like the hand from Super Smash Brothers, the end boss. So then it just picked me all the way up. I was like, whoa. So that's what I'm basically trying to do. If I say the hand beat me up, I'm not testifying properly, so I'm trying my hardest to help people. So people attack me, so then like Neo, I'll create something that pulls them out of it. Some people may be pulled, the whole crowd might try to stomp me or whatever. That's just how people act with their behavior. Well then, after it's said and done with, because the way I do it, it's like I'm using the source code, so I'm trying to speak to the spirit. So what's happening when that happens is, the person on the outside may be attacking, but subtly you're getting lines of code from something. The source is your heart, your inside, whatever. So throughout time, you're going to start having possibly dreams, ideas, thoughts, things that come to your mind. And it's not me. You see what I'm saying? That's why John the Baptist says, it's not me. I'm just delivering a message. The spirit is for the groom, or the bride is for the groom, if that makes sense. I didn't mean to say it like that. So different things are going to happen. People who are angry and mean and destructive are going to pick up that source code, all that information, and possibly change over time. It may not be instant. I'm not sitting here saying, you better change. I am like a thief in the night. I'm trying to help people in a seductive way where they're not hurting themselves or others. Or they're going to get fervently mad and harden their heart like Pharaoh and just keep like either rebuking me in their heart or like attacking or calling me names and stuff, whatever. That's an outside representation of the scripture that says, Lord, Lord. Lord, Lord. And it's like, I don't know you. You don't know me. It's like, what are you talking about, Lord Jesus Christ? What are you talking about? People be like, well, this one lady told me, you'll never be able to get into the gates and all this stuff. And I was like, I can't get into my own home. And she's like, blasphemer. I was like, all right. So ye Pharisees, keep it up. keep making it rain. Because y'all keep wondering, I keep calling it Noah. Because Noah was the one that wrote blasphemies. There was pharaohs before Noah. Egypt was before Babylon. Go look at the structures and all the buildings and stuff in Africa and Egypt, and then go look at the stuff in Babylon. It's a temple. It's one temple. They call it Nimrod's Tower. Y'all are so racist. They'll call it northeast, or they call it what they call it, West Middle East or whatever, and just instead of calling it Northeast Africa, they'll call it West Asia. But it's all connected to Africa and in Africa. All right, Noah, keep it up.